Yes, hello, welcome to a beer and a bed. It is September. Spring has sprung. We've ditched Beery. We've got
Yeah,
soon-to-be co-trainer G Carpenter in the house. Georgie,
Beery's out. G Cup's in.
that's it. How are you, mate?
Good, mate. Very good. You?
Yeah, doing well, doing well. How's the weather been down there at Kembla Grange? Hasn't started raining for about a month. Is it starting to dry up or what?
Yeah, no, it's been good. Obviously, last meeting there we raced on a five, which was great, and
Yep.
the ever since then, or probably leading up to that meeting, we obviously had good weather, and since then it's been really good. I think it's meant to get up to 26 on Monday. I think I'll be back down the beach with the kid off. Be like Queensland weather.
Get off.
But then
Budgies on or just
yeah,
full
budgies on.
nudist beach down there?
Nah, just keep it PG
Okay.
or MA 15 plus. That might be.
What's the chance of Beery getting down there in his budgies going for a swim? Can he swim, Beery?
I've been swimming with him once. It wasn't great. He got stuck in a rip, and um, once he sort of lost feel of the sand underneath him,
Oh no.
it was like a big paddleboard just getting sucked out to sea. But
Oh
we
no.
regathered himself and
Did he?
towed himself back in. Yeah, I
Was he
wasn't
good under
saving him, mate.
pressure, or do
Yeah,
you think you were
I
when you
wasn't
were
going with
losing?
him. No, he was okay. There was a little bit of panic, and then he was all right. And then after that, I said, let's just stick to the pool, mate.
Yeah. Maybe what we'll do is we'll any listeners out there own any aquatic stores, maybe some floaties, the old arm floaties for Beery, or maybe a chest sort of apparatus to keep him afloat. We don't want to
Oh,
lose him.
buoyancy's not his issue. It's just the actual swimming.
Oh, okay.
There's
Maybe
plenty of him to fucking float.
Maybe some flippers for the great man. This is what happens, Beery, when you decide that you're going to miss the 11 o'clock appointment on a Friday. You get it absolutely handed to you. Now, speaking of domination, pure domination, Pew to Pearl, Horse of the Year, the ladies, they jumped on and they voted and,
Ladies.
well, they just dominated the voting. So there might be some conjecture there performance-wise, but Pewter Pearl, as voted by you, the listener, manages to get up there. So Steph will be in touch to all the owners there, and that is, of course, courtesy of fanfave.com.au. So shout out to FanFave if you get all your horse racing gear. And they will be getting a jacket, I believe, with Pewter Pearl written on the back. And how good's that, Georgie?
They reckon Steph was just like going through her phone, just sending out text to everyone's number she had, just getting them to vote. People hadn't even heard from her in years, and she was just sending out text to all of them.
Yeah, we might need a bit of a steward's inquiry into
A
that one.
100%, mate.
Sunrise hard done by, but maybe the Triple J boys too busy buying good horses, not busy enough getting the EDMs out to vote for Horse of the Year, the lads. But
They would have
good
been
to see her
organising a
back.
function, I reckon.
What's that?
I said they would have been organising a function. They've missed the vote.
Oh well, they're doing a good job nonetheless. Sunrise is
No,
back. She looks like she's steaming.
mate, going look, she looks like a different horse as well.
Yeah.
She's really strengthened up, filled out, and yeah, she's 4 now, obviously. So she's in her prime. Her trial was excellent, and her work at home has been really good as well. And she's really relaxed again this time in. So really looking forward to getting her back to the race.
Can we hold it together enough to win a war and produce one of the greatest Gong Day victories in we've seen in some time?
That would be all time.
That would be elite. That would be elite. Speaking of Gong Day, Steph tells me the tickets are now for sale. They've pre-sold
Yeah, huge.
68 tickets already. 28 of them are your friends from Queensland, so she's waiting on payment.
Should we wait a while?
If you want to get involved, the link is there. It's in the socials. It'll be on the YouTube comments. If you want to get involved, I believe 250 tickets available this year. I can't remember how many we had last year, but it was just um, look, Beery dominated on all angles. You dominated. I think the 2 units boys and Watling tried their best. It was good. It was a good day, and going to be bigger, better, and stronger this year. So get involved. Make sure you do that, and we'll see if we can get that horse riding game in this time. They've got 3 months to prepare. Surely they can't stuff it up this time. So that'll be good. Final
What
furlong
about it?
is the name of that.
That's it. Final furlong.
Worst case, we'll just get the slowest horse in their stable. I am lethal out there, and you can all just ride him around, do some evens. How is how is lethal?
Hey, Unreal trialed as well. I know Sunrise was good, but Lethal was up there. I um
Hmm.
I said to Alicia after she trialed Sunrise, I said, which one was better? She's like, I don't want to tell you
Yeah,
because I'll
she want
only
to
hurt
upset
you.
you.
Yeah. Nah, he's going excellent, mate. He's fine.
All right, I got to do horse of the month. Barry didn't send his vote in for horse of the month, and it's a little thin, but three winners. Los Padres. No, I lie. Stand corrected. Four winners. Spiritualistic. Los Padres. Eagerly awaits Todd. Great
Oh,
name.
big Todd.
Big Todd. Got the job done in August, and Georgie, you're the big dog now. You're the big dog in town down there. Horse of the month. Who wins?
Uh, I suppose spiritualistic has to get it on. She obviously come to us and she was quite hot and she relaxed really well and we sort of really utilized our beach stable and the facilities at Kembla where she come a long way and Angus rode to work and it was sort of all a team effort. I know all of them. Everyone has their little part that they play in getting any horse to the races, let alone winning a race. But I feel like she was the most rewarding one of the bunch there, and yeah, she obviously she can have it. I reckon.
Beautiful. Shout out to the Derby team, Derby Racing, and all the owners involved there. So you will spiritualistic horse of the month. And look, she just bumped into a very smart one in the name of Harry Miss, who I think started
Yeah,
second favourite or favourite midweeks. Didn't really handle it this time around, but yeah, they put up a huge figure on that day. So looking forward to seeing spiritualistic back at the races. Proisir Colt comes over from NZ. Steph informs you there's 7.5% left. Pretty
yeah.
cheap little horse. If that hangs around any longer, that might just go on my bill. So if you want to get involved, do it quickly before I take it, Georgie. Talk to me. What do you know about him?
Yeah, he's arriving very, very shortly, and really looking forward. We've had forward to it. Sorry, we've had a couple of the younger horses come through the stables in the last month or so, and they've all been absolute beauties. So really looking forward to getting him there. And as you said, 7.5% remains. So I'd rather if you didn't take it, Gano, because that's another one you will be pestering me about. But if someone else could do it, that'd be great.
It's a good point. It's a good point you make. It's hard to argue with the truth, George. And
Exactly,
nothing improves horses like ownership, and nothing slows them down more than owners trying to be trainers.
100%.
Hmm. Now,
But we love all.
but we do love all our owners, of course.
Long may we play.
Now, the trials were good. Sunrise went around. There was a couple of other horses that went around in the trials that were exceptional. Anything that caught your eye that was a little bit off Broadway?
Blue Monday, Little Merchant Navy filly. I thought she was excellent. Dirt Baller, obviously very good. She's a nice, smart little filly, and taking her time with her. So I thought she was really good. Yeah, as you sort of said, Sunrise was good. All of them, I was actually really impressed with. I know they were all out there to do different things, but yeah, there's a few there that will be heading to the races very shortly, and I think we're in for a good month or so there.
Had a few people, a few coat tuggers suggested action, not words,
Oh yeah, a little flying arty filly, big flying arty filly.
that tried quite well. And I do remember this horse was down there. I think they sold about the last 40% of it last year at the open day, and a few big hitters involved. So pretty keen to see this one go around, and it was pretty good. Kings Exceed in that trial as well. Georgie, talk to me about those
Yeah,
two.
yeah, Kings Exceed. He's only a little fella, but he's obviously improving sort of with every bit of work he has, and he'll be heading off to the races soon. And um, Action Not Words. She's a big flying arty filly that she'll continue to improve as well. She's nice, big, scopy filly, and she'll only get better with the more work she has. But she's her best attribute is that she just sort of takes everything in her stride. She eats well and has a good attitude towards her work, which is probably the most important thing for these younger horses. Cosmic Echo as well, little
Ooh.
microphone filly. She was a beauty there.
Oh,
I don't know if you saw that, Gunnar, but she's my
Beery's
little pride and joy.
Beery's been up and about this horse for a long time now. This Cosmic
Yeah, I told him.
Echo.
I whispered it to him one day. I said, "Mate, this is a little sneaky."
Really? Nah, I think we can go
Yeah.
back a couple of years before you were even like before you trained
Oh, please.
winner when he found this. He's been up and about for a while. But look, we'll
It's
see.
only three.
The only issue you've got, yeah, as a yearling, only issue is you've got is John Case is in the ownership. And if
Oh,
anyone can
sugar.
slow it down, it'll be
Yeah,
Case.
no, that's
Shout out
fair.
to John.
And Mitch bought it.
Yeah, so a few things holding you back, but look, with any luck, Cosmic Echo trial was good. Rulerton was all right as well.
Rulerton was really good.
Hmm,
Really
happy with
good.
them. Righto. Steph tells me Profiteer, Star Turn. There's also some shares available in those two. Both colts, I believe. But there's
Yep.
only three horses available at the moment. Haven't been doing too much buying. We've tried to buy a couple, but they all gone by the wayside. So that's the great game that we play. Georgie, few horses coming up. Before we jumped on and hit the record button, you told me that I may as well go refinance and we'll just be going all in on one. So let's just let the punters know what that is before the odds come out. And it is on Tuesday. Plenty of time to steam into this.
Yeah, Gleamy heads to Royal Queanbeyan. Drew Barry 4 and Angus Billy is aboard. So it's carrying 61 kilos, and Angus will be able to eat in the morning and the night before, and we'll eat that night after he bolts up, hopefully.
Don't mind that. Don't mind that from you. Yeah, good placement. Well done. I like that.
It's a beautiful little race for him, and the nice check there as well. And that's half the battle is finding races for the best race for the horse. And even today, I think I don't know if this will air in time, but King Nick against the Wyong and looks a
Tommy
nice little race for
Berrybrooks.
him. Yeah,
Yep. Won't get there
nice
in
gate.
time. But yeah, go very close, you'd imagine. So just having a good Galimi. If he can repeat what he did at Kembla, which is the one where he came out was ran third, which was his career peak, or even run up to
Yep.
his win. He puts these away. Of course, I had an enormous bet on him at Cowra of all places. Turned it up, comes out, wins at $30, and then goes pretty good third up. So if he runs near that, he'll absolutely spank these. And good to see you're confident, Georgie. What about Uncle Barry? Can we get him to settle?
Yeah, yeah. Obviously over 1,000. I think he settled pretty well in the trial, and they went a decent enough clip there. And it looks like I know you'd be able to tell me more, Gano, but it looks like there's a fair bit of speed on paper in that race tomorrow.
Yep, just bringing it up now.
Um,
Race two at Hawkesbury and over 1,000 meters. Just having a look at the map here. Yes, Ma, All Saints, Twinkling Star, they all go forward. And look, Baz from out wide, he's just got one job, Angus. Just cuddle, 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 and let him rip.
Mag and let him rip down the outside. But yeah, I think the dry track will be a good friend of his, and obviously he had the trial on Monday as well, and I thought the trial was pretty good. Uh, so he goes there not too fresh, but well enough in himself, and in a good mind, and yeah, obviously Angus rides all his work as well, so I think that's a big key to the horse.
Is he a bit of a thinker?
I think he can be a little bit of a thinker, and I sort of said to Angus, or Mitch and I both said to Angus on Monday, let's you know ask him and see if he wants to do it, and put it to him. And Angus said, he was held up for a while there in the trial, and when he actually asked him to let go, he really hit the line well and attacked it well. And I think that's going to be the key to him tomorrow is to sort of just hold him for as long as he can and pull the trigger. But he's a horse that I think will best suit just sort of getting around horses and sort of he can sort of I know he hasn't got a huge sprint, but make a quick dash up to them, and the smaller field will suit as well.
Yeah, Hawks is probably the right venue for that as well. You just sort of sitting behind them, they'll go quick, they'll spread on the turn. You can just stay on the back of a couple of them and then just peel off at the 300 and hopefully put them away.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Mafia goes around, well, nominated anyway, most likely to go around for
Yep.
Derby Racing at Canterbury Park. 1,250 meters getting to a drier deck this time around. Looks absolutely ideal. What do you make of the trial, first of all? Obviously, just there to go around and keep keep the engine ticking over. What are your thoughts on the horse?
Yeah, it was just a tick over trial. He's obviously older, gelding, and he's sort of done it all his life, so didn't need to go out there and break any records or anything. It was just a fitness thing for him, and obviously been a while between races just with these wet tracks and that around. But I think, like you said, key to him is being on a dry surface and just being allowed to roll along a nice high cruising speed, which is what he has. So yeah, excited to get him back to the races. Nice
Last time we
horse.
saw him win, he beat a gender setter 1250 meters Canterbury benchmark 72. So it's a rinse repeat job there. Hopefully he gets the job done. Georgie, for a Queenslander, it looks like you haven't really acclimatized to the Wollongong sun. So make sure you slip, slop, slap next time that sun comes out. Yeah,
No, I don't know. I just went into a shop and I come out and looked at my face. I was like, I look like I've been blushing or something.
bit of
Hot and
claritine, mate.
flustered. And the phone lit up with your name. I got all hot and flustered under the collar.
That'll do it. A beer and a bet. We'll be back next month. See ya.
Yeah.